Hey Alice, do you have a minute? I'd like to talk to you about something. It's about Carter. I've been thinking. What is it, Lucy? Don't you think Carter has put on a little weight recently? It's his diet, you know. Since you're the one cooking, you should be more mindful about it. Especially with the wedding coming up. Oh, really? But Carter always seems happy with what I make, and he's never mentioned any issues. That's the problem. Men won't say anything, but they still have complaints. You need to pay more attention. There are plenty of ways, like adding more vegetables or cutting back on oily foods, right? Yeah, I guess. I've been trying to make balanced meals since he's busy with work. Well, I know you're trying in your own way, but our family has always been very health conscious. I expect you to keep up with that level. Health conscious tradition. I'll do my best. You're going to be part of this family, so you need to take that seriously. Oh, and are you keeping the house clean? Yes, I've been trying to keep it as tidy as possible. Trying isn't enough. If you're going to do it, you need to do it perfectly. Make sure Carter comes home to a spotless house every day. Yes, I understand. And about the future? When are you two planning to have children? I'm looking forward to having grandchildren, so you need to start planning soon. I can't wait to become a grandmother and brag to my friends. Well, we're still discussing that between ourselves, and we're not in a rush right now. But you do need to hurry. Considering Carter's age, you can't afford to take your time. I'm not getting any younger either, and I'm eager to see my grandchildren's faces. I see, but we'd like to decide on that at our own pace. If you keep saying things like that, you'll never have kids. I'm sure Carter wants them soon, too, so you should make a decision quickly. Okay, we'll talk about it. It's not about talking. You need to take action. You need to fulfill your duties as a wife. Alice, what are you up to? Are you feeling nervous? It's pretty typical for brides to be. Tomorrow's the big day. How are you feeling? I'm so happy to be gaining someone as wonderful as you as part of the family. Oh, thank you, Lucy. I'm flattered, but I don't think I'm all that special. What are you saying? You're exactly the kind of woman Carter deserves. No, not at all. I've been relying on Carter so much. I feel like I'm not doing enough. That's not true at all. Well, sure, you'll be living in Carter's house after the wedding, so I guess in that sense, you are relying on him quite a bit. Wait. I'm sorry, is that a problem? I thought it was the best thing for us, but... Oh no, it's not a problem at all. But you did say you've been relying on him, didn't you? I just thought, well, maybe you had a point there. There's no need to apologize for something you said yourself. You're right. I'm sorry. There you go, apologizing again. That won't cut it as Carter's wife, you know. I'm sure you're aware, but he's a top-tier professional, making a lot of money. Yes, of course. I know you're working, but I heard you only have a high school diploma. Are you a full-time employee somewhere, or is it part-time work? Well, with just a high school education, your options are limited, and these days, it's hard to get a decent job without a college degree. Especially if you're going to build a life with Carter. You'll need a career and income to match. What's your plan for that? Actually, I didn't even finish high school. I had to drop out. There were some family issues and I needed to start working early to help out. I ended up working multiple part-time jobs to support my family. But I learned a lot from that. and those experiences shaped who I am today. Oh, I see. Well, if that's the case, I understand. I can see you've worked hard, but now that you're marrying Carter, you need to aim higher. Since you didn't finish high school, there's probably a lot you'll still need to learn, but I'll be here to help you. Thank you so much. There's a lot I haven't thought about before, and I know I need to learn more going forward. Having your guidance will really help me, and I'll do my best to be the wife Carter deserves. Becoming Carter's wife will take serious dedication and effort. I'll help you become the kind of wife he needs. Also, your parents will be at the wedding tomorrow, right? It's important for the family to come together for this celebration. Yes, my mother will be there. But my father has passed away, so it's just been my mother and me living together until now. She worked so hard to raise me and supported me every step of the way. I'm really excited to show her my wedding dress and make her proud. Oh, I see. So you were raised by a single mother? Were you hiding that from us? I wasn't trying to hide it, but the topic never came up. And our meet and greet was canceled because of your schedule, so... With a single-parent household, your mother must have struggled to support the family on her own. Finances must have been tough, right? Yes, I'm sure it was very difficult for her. But because of that, I learned independence and became stronger. I'm truly grateful to my mother, and tomorrow, I want to show her my gratitude at the wedding. That's wonderful! Even though you were raised by a single mother, you grew into a lovely woman. I'm sure your mother is incredibly proud of you. Make sure to show her how beautiful you look tomorrow. I bet she'll be crying tears of joy. Yes, I want to express my gratitude to my mother just as you said. I'm really looking forward to the wedding. I hope you enjoy it too. Of course! Tomorrow is a special day for me as well. I'll be there to witness the new chapter in your and Carter's life. Now, make sure to get some rest and be ready for tomorrow. Thank you, Lucy. I'll be counting on you tomorrow.
Alice, it's almost time. By the way, I'm worried about my mom. Did she mention anything important?
I'm not sure. She didn't say much, but she sent me a really kind message on WhatsApp. Maybe she's starting to like me.
I hope that's the case, but knowing her, it's unlikely. I wasn't even planning on sending her an invitation to the wedding. But she somehow found out I was getting married and insisted I invite her because she's my parent.
But your mom acts like she has a close relationship with you, Carter. It's hard to believe you haven't been in touch for years.
That's because I've been the one pushing her away. From her perspective, she probably still wants to use me. I never wanted to see her again. Tomorrow, I'm going to say what I need to say and never see her again. She's the reason my life got so messed up.
You paid off all the debt she racked up while partying away, didn't you? And you only finished paying it off a year ago.
Exactly. And instead of thanking me, she had the nerve to demand an invitation to the wedding. She's messed up. Her sense of right and wrong is completely off. It's terrifying. I don't know what she's planning, but she's definitely just pretending to be nice right now.
Do you really think so? I mean, there were moments that made me go, huh? But so far, I haven't had any major issues with her.
Maybe she's turned over a new leaf. Not likely, but maybe. Let's just hope the wedding goes smoothly tomorrow without any problems. Alice, just be careful not to trust her too much, okay? I don't consider her my mother anymore. If she pulls anything, I'll cut ties with her immediately.
Okay, I understand. Alice, honestly, I didn't expect to be this moved. It was such a beautiful wedding. I'm truly surprised. It reminded me just how amazing Carter is. No matter what anyone says, Carter is my pride and joy.
Thank you. Your pride, huh? I hope he feels that way too.
Of course he knows it. We've always supported each other as mother and son every step of the way.
Supported each other. I see. That makes sense.
We're connected by an unbreakable bond. So strong that it could easily push someone like you aside. Well, hopefully, you'll understand that one day, Alice.
Yes, I suppose so.
By the way, Alice, do you have something to say to me?
Huh? Something to say? I'm sorry, but I'm not sure what you're referring to.
Gosh, this is exactly why talking to someone without an education is so difficult. No culture, no ability to properly grasp things. No matter how hard you try, you have your limits. Which means I'll just have to teach you myself, right?
Huh? What are you trying to say?
Come on! You should properly express your gratitude. I let you marry Carter after all. Isn't this obvious? Say, thank you so much for allowing me to marry your son. And also, from now on, I'll follow everything you say. Lastly, I want you to promise I'll give you my monthly financial support and hand over all my bonuses.
Excuse me? Wait, hold on a second. What are you talking about? I've never heard anything like that before. Was this marriage supposed to come with conditions?
What's there not to understand? Marrying Carter means becoming part of our family. That naturally comes with obligations. That's what becoming a family is all about. Carter is my pride and a wonderful son.
Obligations? No, Carter was the one who decided to marry me. I don't think it's about whether I owe you thanks or not. Plus, from what I understand, you weren't even in contact with Carter until recently.
So what? Just because we weren't in contact doesn't mean I stopped being his mother. That's ridiculous. As long as we share blood, I'm his mother. And don't you think it's fate that we're reconnecting now?
No, that's not what I mean.
So you do understand, right? It's only natural to serve your husband's mother.
Serve? Of course, as a family, I want us to support each other. But giving monthly financial support and handing over all of my bonuses seems excessive. Isn't that going too far?
It's too late to say that now. Once you're married, that's just common sense. That's how I've always done it, so you'll have to do the same. I guess because you were raised in a single-parent household and dropped out of high school, you don't understand these basic things.
Lucy, why would you say something so hurtful?
Hurtful? I'm just stating facts. You should be grateful that someone as lowly as you managed to marry Carter. He makes over $150,000 a year and is an exceptional person. You don't even come close to his level.
I can't believe you're saying all this. So this is what you really think of me.
Oh, and I've decided I'm moving in with you both.
What? Wait, I wasn't told anything about that.
You better make sure to do all the housework and cooking properly. You need to be perfect for Carter, understand? If you can't do it right, I'll make you redo it as many times as it takes. I'm going to train you into a proper wife. Be prepared.
Wait, no. I absolutely don't want that. And have you even told Carter about any of this?
I'm about to. Carter will be thrilled. After all, family living together is a wonderful thing.
No, I don't think he'll be happy at all. In fact, don't you think it's best if we all sit down and discuss this?
Even if you don't like it, you're married now, so you can't run away anymore. Now give me $4,000 a month. What? Lucy, are you ready for this? We're done. You're cut off. What? Mom, it's me, Carter. I've been listening to the entire conversation from the side. There's no longer any reason for us to continue being parent and child. What? Cut off? What do you mean by that? I've been listening to the whole conversation from the side. I've had enough. Carter, you're saying you're cutting ties with me? You can't be serious. You're joking, right? I'm dead serious. I don't want to be your son anymore. I've put up with this for long enough, but I've reached my limit. I can't let you interfere in my life and act however you please any longer. The time has come. Wait a minute, we're family. You can't just cut ties between parent and child so easily. Besides, you're supposed to live with me. Who decided that? I make my own decisions in my life. Who I live with is my choice. And I choose to live with Alice, not you. Fine. I'll give up on living together, but please, don't cut ties with me. Are you kidding me? I know exactly what you're trying to do. You just want to squeeze more money out of me, don't you? I'm not falling for that ever again. I'm done being controlled by you, and I'm never giving you another cent. That's not true. I wasn't trying to ask for money, I swear. Yes, I did borrow some money from you before, but it was because I really needed it. Some money? You had $300,000 in debt, and I paid off every cent. $300,000. How is that some? Well, yes, it was a lot of money, but it was just temporary. You didn't even thank me once. And as soon as I paid off your debt, you went right back to partying, wasting money, and piling on more debt, didn't you? And now, you're using the wedding as an excuse to try to get more money from me? Don't make me laugh. Wait, that's not what I meant to do. I swear, this time I'm truly sorry. I've learned my lesson. Don't lie. I know the truth. You're being chased by debt collectors again, aren't you? What? How do you know that? Everyone knows about your wild spending habits. You rack up debt to fund your lifestyle, and then run when you can't pay it back. And you just keep doing it over and over. You're beyond help. I know. I want to stop living like this. I really do. But somehow, I keep ending up in more debt. I can't seem to break the cycle. I feel sorry for you, but it's no longer my problem. From now on, handle it yourself. Now get out of the venue and don't ever show your face to me again. How could you say that? We're a family, aren't we? Please, I'm drowning in debt. Carter, I'm begging you. Just lend me a little money. Just enough to pay off the debt. That's all I ask. Enough. I'm never helping you again. If you were trying to get back into our lives, you should have at least avoided insulting Alice. Your personality is what you need to fix first. Goodbye. Wait, Carter. Alice, what just happened? Huh? What do you mean? It's exactly as Carter said. Wait, hold on. Lucy, I'm sorry, but I've got to go too. It seems Carter called security. You've better leave soon. Alice, you saw that whole conversation, didn't you? Carter just tossed me aside so easily. That boy, he cuts off anyone, family or not, when things don't go his way. What if he does the same to you someday? Are you okay with that? That's something Carter decided for himself. I'd never put him in a situation where he has to take on $300,000 of debt. And he trusts me, so I don't think there's anything for me to worry about. Damn it! How dare you talk like you know everything? You're nothing but a high school dropout. And on top of that, you're poor. You're just living off Carter. clinging to him for survival. And yet, you have the nerve to act all high and mighty? Aren't you embarrassed?
Living off Carter? I think you're mistaken, Lucy. I'm his coworker, and we support each other in our relationship, so it's not one-sided at all.
What? You work at the same company as Carter? I haven't heard that before. A high school dropout getting a full-time job? That's impossible.
Yes, I did drop out of high school, but I've been working ever since. Even without a degree, hard work can earn you recognition in society. While I've had Carter's support, I've gotten to where I am today through my own efforts. A degree isn't everything.
There's no way that kind of reasoning can hold up. Without an education, you shouldn't be able to do anything.
Maybe you look down on me and think I need to be re-educated. But I've already carved out my own path, and I'm proud of the journey I've made. Judging people based on education or wealth, that's outdated thinking. Now, if you'll excuse me, I don't see the point in continuing this conversation.
You'll never make it with Carter. I guarantee it. You'll regret this someday. Don't come crying to me when it all falls apart.
Is that so? I don't think that will happen. Carter and I trust each other, and no matter what you say, our bond is unshakable.
A bond? Don't make me laugh. That'll fall apart soon enough.
No, our bond is not so weak that it will crumble under the weight of negativity like yours. I'm sure Carter and I will continue to disappoint your expectations from here on out.
What? I'll never accept that. I want you gone from my life.
Are you sure about that? You're the one who's going to disappear from my life. After being kicked out of the wedding venue, Carter's mother repeatedly tried to interfere in our lives. She kept trying different methods, calling, sending letters, and even reaching out through acquaintances to contact us. But Carter ignored everything. I respected his decision and didn't respond to her either. Of course, she demanded money, claiming she desperately needed it to escape from debt collectors. Eventually, she couldn't pay rent and was evicted from her apartment and ended up without a fixed address. I heard rumors that she was staying with a friend, but that friend quickly cut ties with her due to her borrowing habits. In the end, no one was willing to help her anymore, and she left town. A few months later, I heard she found a job cleaning at a factory through an acquaintance. But true to her nature, she quickly caused trouble with those around her. She didn't keep the job for long, and her debts continued to grow. In the end, she was once again being chased by debt collectors with no way out. We have no idea where she's living now, but it no longer concerns us. Carter and I are living a happy married life together. We're even planning to go on our long-awaited honeymoon soon. Mom, what time will you be home? I'm afraid to be alone at night. Please come home soon. Anyway, Lydia went out too.
I'm working and you're too noisy. Can't you at least take care of the house by yourself? I hope you've done the cleaning, the laundry, the dishes too. I won't forgive you if you don't help with the housework.
Yes, I did everything you told me.
Then don't bother to text me and go to bed right away.
Mom, I miss you.
You're so annoying, you know that? Cecilia, I need to talk to you about something.
What is it?
Your best friend was rich, wasn't she?
Oh, you mean Julia? Yeah, her dad is the president of a company.
That's not important. Can I borrow some money from her?
What? Why?
Because we don't have any money. That's why. You know we're poor, right?
I know, but I don't want to borrow money from a friend. It would make our relationship awkward.
Huh? You can't work, so do something for the sake of our family. At least, borrow some money from your friend.
I can't. Julia is my dear friend. I don't want to trouble her. You're so cocky. You won't be able to go to school if I don't pay your tuition fee. Shut up and just listen to me. Why don't you just ask my sister instead? Lydia is surrounded by rich people with shiny jewelry. You're aware of that, aren't you? Why should I do that? I'm asking you, not Lydia. You're not supposed to bother her since you're the youngest, right? Excuse me? You're asking me to do something insane to begin with. I don't get it. Anyway, I don't want to borrow money from a friend. You're always so cocky. What a useless girl. Hey, what are you doing? I just got a call from the manager. The manager? About what? You didn't know? Know what? I think I forgot to tell you. I want you to work the convenience store instead of me. Convenience store? What do you mean by that? You should have guessed that much. You'll be working there from today. What? I don't understand. I didn't hear anything about that. What on earth are you doing? I'm about to enter the testing period at school. You're supposed to work. I don't have time to work at the convenience store. It's your job. You're responsible for it. Will you stop pushing me to do it? You don't even borrow money from your friends, so go work for our family's sake. Why do you want me to do that? I'm still a student. My school doesn't allow me to work. If you want me to work so badly, you should go and get permission from the school. I wonder why I have to work. Don't be cocky. Get going. You'll be late. I don't want to. Stop forcing me to do what you want. You should understand my current circumstances. You know that we're struggling to make ends meet, right? You should at least help out by working outside. You can't just be a useless daughter forever. If you insist so much, why don't you let Lydia do the work? She's graduated from school. She's been hanging around with random people all day. She needs to get her life in order. So why don't you let her work instead? Why should I make your sister work? She seems to be happy every day. I don't want to trouble her. I don't think that's a proper reason. If you want me to work, first of all, let my sister, who has a lot of spare time, work. I'm still in high school and I need to do my duty as a student. Huh? How can you say that? I don't know why, but you're ugly. What? You're not pretty like your sister. You don't even have a good style, right? I don't care if you're a student or not. It's only natural that you, who's hard to look at, should be the one to work. No way. I can't believe you just said that. I'm your own daughter, Mom. I don't even like to think of you as my daughter. I've been ashamed to introduce you as my daughter since you were a little girl. That's horrible. Your sister, on the other hand, is pretty, stylish, and good-natured. It's a big difference, isn't it? I feel bad for your dead father if I make your sister work at the convenience store. Anyway, we're poor, so you should at least work to earn your own tuition fee. I told you that my school doesn't allow students to do part-time jobs, didn't I? I don't understand. I admit that Lydia is cute. I also admit that she has a good style. But she's no longer a student, so she should get a job. Don't you think so? She's just fooling around all night long instead of working. Stop talking back to me. What a cocky girl. We don't have any money to make ends meet. Then why don't you work more? You didn't even last at your part-time job at the convenience store, did you? It seems like you're spending all the money my father left for you. Why don't you work yourself before you make me work? How dare you talk to your mother like that? I used the money your father left to raise you and your sister. You have no idea how hard I worked. Don't talk as if you know everything. For us? What did you do for me? Huh? What are you talking about? Liar. I was always home alone. I ate whatever was left in the fridge, take a shower by myself, did my homework alone. I got up in the morning and went to school by myself too. I ate a lot of school lunch because there was no breakfast for me. Whenever I arrived home, I felt so lonely and sad that I ended up crying. So what? You should be thankful you have a home to go back to.
But you didn't treat my sister the same way.
What do you mean?
I know. You went to eat out with her in secret all the time. You bought her everything she wanted. I still have to put up with that until now.
Isn't that natural? Lydia is your elder sister. As her younger sister, you are the one who have to put up with things.
That's not fair. Mom, you keep saying that we're poor and needy, but I'm sure that Lydia is living a good life now. I'm the only one who has to put up with it. And on top of that, I'm still a high school student, but you want me to work. It's absolutely ridiculous.
What have you been saying all this time? Comparing yourself to your sister is a big mistake. I'm sorry, but you're just as ugly as a slave. From now on, you will work for me and your sister. Of course, you can study too.
This is just too much to bear. Are you really my mother?
You were the one who made me say it. Why don't you just shut up and go work at the convenience store? You should be thankful that you can go to high school. There are people who can't even go to school. Why are you complaining about having dinner alone? You should be thankful that you can eat dinner. Stop messing around and hurry up. I'll get scolded by the store manager if you don't go.
Mom, are you serious? Do I really have to work at the convenience store? Can't you just wait until I graduate from high school?
I've been telling you for a while now, we don't have the money. I need money to pay for your tuition fee. If you have any gratitude for that, you should at least get a part-time job at a convenience store.
You didn't let my sister do anything. That's terrible.
Never mind about Lydia. She's cute, so I'll let her do whatever she wants. She's my angel. But you're not. If you want to go to high school, go earn your own money for what you need.
Jeez.
If you have a problem with that, you are free to leave the house anytime you want. Our lives will be easier if you do that.
What a terrible thing to say. I still can't believe that you're my mother.
I'm not asking you to quit high school and work. You can do that much. So shut up and do what your mother tells you to do. Are you finished with your work? I need to talk to you.
It's not a good story anyway, is it? You don't have to text me anyway. I'll be home soon.
That's not what I meant. Today's story is good news for you.
What is it?
Well, you see, I have a debt.
Huh? We're already paying the minimum amount for that monthly. Did you borrow money again? What kind of debt?
It's your sister's. She said she found someone she likes and wants to move in with him. As a mother, I can't just kick her out, can I?
What? You told me to leave, didn't you?
Did I? She's going to rent a place to live with him. It took a lot of money to rent an apartment and furnish it.
It can't be helped. Lydia loves expensive things, so I have no doubt that she asked you to buy those.
You don't have to say that. Everyone wants to buy what they like.
I see. I haven't had anything extravagant bought for me since I was a kid anyway.
Stop complaining. So when I checked the household budget, I found that my debt had ballooned. With my income, it's going to be tough to pay the debt.
You're not going to ask me to take on more part-time work, are you? No kidding. In the first place, you didn't have to pay for Lydia's moving out expenses. She decided that by herself, so she's the one who should be paying for all she needs, not you. Why didn't you just let her and her boyfriend take care of those on their own? And what do you mean you can't pay back your debt? That's not good news at all. I'm not happy about this.
I'm not saying my debt and the fact that your sister moved out is a good news. So, the good news is actually...
I don't want to hear anything about that. I won't borrow money from my friends. I won't even get more part-time jobs.
You don't have to do that. I've found an easier way to get out of debt. That way, you can quit your convenience store job too, right?
What? I wonder if debts are something that can be paid off in an instant. I don't think so. Mom, Are you up to no good again this time?
Up to no good? How rude. Can you stop talking like that? It's a really simple thing to do.
I've never received any decent offer from you. I know that there's definitely something fishy going on.
That's not true. I'm talking about adoption. You'll just need to become another family's kid. It's so easy, isn't it?
What?
Adoption.
No way.
A colleague of mine at work couldn't have kids, and she was having a hard time. I've been listening to her story for a while. Because of her age, she said that she's willing to adopt a high school kid. You're just the right person for that.
Oh my God. What a horrible mother. In this day and age, have you ever considered about my feelings? You want me to go into a foster home? And not some sort of animal.
Why are you so angry? It's a good story. They're probably going to love you very much. You could even quit your job at the convenience store.
Mom,
What is it?
you're okay with that?
What do you mean? Of course it's okay, because it makes everyone happy.
Are you happy with that?
Why are you asking that?
Lydia is not your only daughter. I'm your daughter too, but you want me to go for adoption?
Oh, now I understand what you're trying to say. Don't worry about it. You were useless to begin with. I'm willing to let you go.
Is that all I am to you?
I guess so. You're not pretty nor stylish. You also complain a lot. I have no problem at all if you leave. That's why I want to take advantage of this rare opportunity. I've decided to let you go for adoption to cover my debt. I don't want you, so get out.
Okay. I'm glad to hear that. I'm leaving then.
Yeah, you can leave now. You don't have anything else useful to do. At least, I can get rid of my debt now. Besides, I'll never have to see your face again. Thank God for that.
Mom. All right. I'm not going to miss you since you keep talking like that. I'll cut ties with you and Lydia starting from today.
Let's do that. Long time no see. How are you?
Who is it?
It's me, Cecilia, your mother.
Your number isn't registered as my mother. You must have texted the wrong account.
That can't be right. I'm your birth mother.
Is that so? But you're a complete stranger to me now, aren't you?
You're amazing, Cecilia. I heard you work for a world-famous company, don't you?
You're a stranger. It's none of your business. Where did you find that out? Don't just investigate people without their permission. I went to the trouble of changing my phone to prevent you from contacting me.
I asked every one of your high school friends.
I can't believe you went that far. What the hell do you want? I know that. It's all about the money anyway.
I didn't expect you will notice that soon. How did you find out?
I knew it.
I'm actually in financial trouble.
Are you still having trouble with money? Nothing has changed from 8 years ago. Just explain to me.
Please, I'm really in trouble. Can you lend me some money?
How much do you need?
Are you telling me that you're willing to lend me some money? Thank you. You're the best daughter I've ever had. I'm glad to have you. So, I want to borrow $70,000.
Huh? I thought you gave me up for adoption and cleared your debts with the money you received. Did you get into debt again after that? For $70,000? What kind of a person are you? Are you so stupid that you keep making the same mistake?
How dare you talk to me like that? Are you making fun of me?
Because you're an idiot. You must have gone through a hard time and now you're going into debt again. Well, I think I was the one who went through a hard time.
Your sister is getting married. She wants to go abroad for her honeymoon, so I thought I'd help her out with some financial support. When can you give me the cash?
What? Who said anything about giving you cash?
Didn't you say that you'd help me?
I just wanted to know what's been going on for the last 8 years. That's all. Please don't contact me anymore. We are strangers now. You annoy me like hell.
Wait. If I can't come up with the money within 5 days, it's going to be horrible. Please, help me. You're my daughter, aren't you?
I'm not your daughter anymore. I cut off my family 8 years ago. Honestly speaking, you were the one who cut me off. Don't pretend to be my family now.
I'm sorry. I've done terrible things to you. But the debt collectors were after me. I had no choice than to rely on you. It was hard for me too, you know. Is your new mother being nice to you? I heard stepmothers are nasty, so I hope she doesn't bully you.
If you feel that way, why did you let her adopt me? To me, you're the worst mother on earth.
I told you that I'm sorry for what I've done to you, didn't I? I was in a lot of pain back then.
A lot of pain? You gotta be kidding me. I don't even know what to say.
I won't let you be lonely anymore. From now on, you and me will live together again. We're family.
Stop talking nonsense, will you? I have a family of my own.
Huh?
My parents who adopted me are very nice people, and I respect them. They welcomed me warmly. They worked hard to help me with my studies, which I was way behind at the time of adoption. They even stayed up late at night with me. They made my transition from college to work so smooth. Now I want to show my gratitude to them. I'd like to show them a lovely grandchild.
What? Are you married?
Yes, I'm married to the president of a company. He was the new president. I was his secretary before we started dating and got married.
Company president? Good to hear that you got married to a rich man.
Well, I guess people around me think that I married him because of his fortune. But that's not the reason. We got married because we really love each other. So there's no room for you. Goodbye.
That's terrible. If you're the president's wife, why can't you at least lend me some money? You can even help me with my living expenses too.
Don't play dumb with me. Of course, my husband knows that I was adopted. Besides, I told him how lousy my birth mother is. He was so shocked when he heard the whole story.
Did you tell him everything?
Of course. They told me to cut all ties with you and my sister too. I have a lot of family to take care of, so don't count on me anymore.
Oh no. If you abandon us, what should we do?
You still have Lydia. She's pretty and you're very proud of her, right? I'm sure she'll help you.
No, she's not gonna help me.
I know. She's desperate in supporting her favorite band, right?
How do you know?
A while ago, Lydia came to borrow money from me. She wanted to contribute to her favorite band, but she didn't have the money. So I gave her some money. In exchange, she said she'll get a job. She's my elder sister after all. She never did anything to me, good or bad, so I thought I'd help her out for once.
That's not fair. You should help me because I'm your mother. I gave birth to you, remember?
Thanks to you, that I feel like a mess almost my entire life. You made me feel lonely. You forced me to borrow money from my friends, and to top it all off, I was forced to work at the convenience store. In the end, you gave me up for adoption. Well, I'm happy now, so I don't hold a grudge on you, but I'm done with you.
Please don't say that.
But Lydia didn't work hard. I introduced her to a job at a live music club where her favorite band holds their concert because she said that she was desperate to work there.
What? Was it your fault that Lydia has become more aggressive in chasing that band?
That's great. That's where she met her current boyfriend, and she seemed to be having a good time with him. Well, it looks like both of them are die-hard fans of that band. Did I do something wrong? I just did what my sister asked me to do.
You can imagine what would happen if I told your sister about a place like that. Oh my God. What have you done? She said that she wants to marry her boyfriend. Both of them are racking up debts. How are you going to take the responsibility for that?
Lydia is just like you.
What? She goes into debt so easily. Then, she always tries to rely on me. It's all your fault for not teaching her how to deal with money properly. No, it's your fault. You must pay off our debts and take care of our lives from now on. Why should I do that? We are strangers now. I've been told by my family to stay away from you and Lydia, so don't contact me anymore. Why are you still talking like that? I'm in front of your house now. What did you say? Your room is on the 5th floor, right? I'm gonna go in your room and take everything I can sell. Brace yourself. Hey, don't do that. You're trespassing. Is your foster father and mother here? It's been so long since I've seen them. They'd be surprised if me and your sister broke in. Stop it. If you want us to stop, give us money. Also, you must pay for our living expenses too. No, I can't do that. Well then, I'll ring the bell to pretend that I'm a delivery man. Then I'll break into your house. Will you do that even though it's a stranger's house now? What are you talking about? My current parents bought a high-rise, so we're not living there anymore. I moved in with my husband, so I left the house anyway. I'm sorry to hear that you got the wrong house. Okay then. Who lives here now? I don't know. Huh? No way. Looks like you finally committed a crime. No, I didn't. I just didn't know that you're no longer living here. It's not a crime. Why should I have to go through all these troubles? I don't understand. You are breaking the law if you try to enter someone's house without permission. What you're doing is trespassing and damaging property. From now on, good luck paying off your debts and atoning for your sins. My mother was caught by the person at the house she entered, and then the police were called. The police officer who arrived at the scene caught her red-handed. When she forced her way in through the front door, she broke an antique that was on display. They settled out of court for $10,000 in compensation and consolation money. As a result, she got into more debt. She borrowed and paid multiple times, so her debts continue to rise. It seems that she's having a hard time to stay afloat. Finally, she was taken care of by a scary person who forced her to move from one live-in job to another with constant supervision. I heard that she had to work all her life just to pay back her debts. I hope they don't sell her off to some strange place. I think she deserves that, considering what I have been through since I was a little girl. From now on, I will live happily with my own family who will take good care of me.